just recorded this whole video, but my fucking mic wasn't enabled, so yeah, let me do it again. Okay, so let me go through T-side smokes first. I'm going to go through some mid smokes and whatnot first. So for bathrooms, you can line up with this flower over here. You're safe from everything. You aim at the lower satellite dish. You left click throw. That's going to be for bathrooms. Okay, so that smokes off bathrooms pretty good. 4A executes for dumpster. This is a good smoke. For dumpster, you aim at the female. Yeah, you jump on top of this bench. You aim in the middle of this bench, and you left click throw on the female's head. That smokes off dumpster. Another smoke from here. So once that guy's ready to throw his smoke, then only you come here, because you can get shot if an AWPer, for some stupid reason, is holding this angle like so. Okay. But if he's not holding that, then he can't shoot you. If he aims here, he can't shoot you. Maybe he could spot you like so, but that's why I say only come here when you actually ready to throw. And then basically pre-aim it, and then get into the corner, and then it's basically there. So you get into this corner, and you see this line next to the vent. You aim in the middle of that line, and left click throw. And that's for bank. Okay, it's like you have to get it perfect, otherwise it hits this thing. Okay, but when it lands, it's perfect. Right, other smokes. So this is a nice lurk smoke. You aim at this thing over here, and you aim in between. You see the T and K. You aim between them and left click throw, and that goes perfectly down long. And you can basically watch this. You can see if someone pushes into that cubby. And then if no one does push into that cubby, you can walk into this cubby. Okay, you could get spotted, so it is a risk, but that's why it's called a lurk smoke, because it's a lurk smoke. Whatever. Right, bank smoke from long. This dot here at the stem of the light. You aim at this line over here, and you go up till you're in line with the height of this ball, and you left click throw, and that's for bank. Or bounce against this dumpster. Okay, it doesn't usually do that. It smokes, it actually goes differently, but it's not a bad smoke anyway. It's still fun. Other smokes for bank from long is this one. You aim like so for bank, and you aim like so for sandwich. Okay, so the sandwich smoke lands there. The bank smoke lands perfectly as well. Okay. Molly for Optimus is in this corner. I aim like this, and I just do a short run throw, and it usually lands on Optimus, but the run throw is what's so difficult. It has to be a perfect run throw. So like that. Nah, it's better than nothing. It's a very inconsistent molly. We've already established it's very difficult to throw. But yeah, what can you do? Right, flashes for mid. Instead of exposing yourselves here and wasting a smoke, if we want to keep a smoke and we want to flash you guys in, we're not going to throw this flash. We're rather just going to throw one like this. So you just stand over here, and you just aim there, and you throw a flash like that. Okay. Flash is exactly the same, so that you guys can peek, but we're not exposing ourselves. Long flashes are pretty basic. You just, you know, pop them over. For me personally, I think if we know for a fact that they're not posting close, the further the flash, the better, so that it flashes that AWPer properly out of the angle. So anything like that is perfectly fine, just to flash him off the angle. Okay, so let's go to B side. B side smokes and mollies and all that stuff. Right, so first one, this is for middle of sight. Okay, get into this corner here. You aim at the top of this radio tower, satellite tower, and it'll smoke off the middle of sight. So this is basically to prevent this guy from fighting you here. It won't help you with this guy, but it helps really. It helps a lot with this guy, and it can also help with heaven. Okay, so I mean, like if you have that smoke down, if you crouch, you can actually get past heaven. So if it's say like a 1v1 and you know he's heaven, you can throw that smoke and crouch, come plant, crouch back, and go back to short. Right, smokes from water. Window smoke is there. Then you throw that window smoke, you couple it with this molly. The molly is a pretty general, I don't have a line up here. I jump up, so I smoke and I jump perfectly up onto this thing. And then I molly. Okay, left of the pillar. You just run forward and throw. And it'll land in toxic 100% of the time. Every time it lands there. Right, for bridge smoke from water, you line up this in the middle of this thing. Aim at that. And you left click throw. That's for bridge. Okay. Flashes, which we've already established. The flashes, alpha. So you can basically aim in the middle of this square here and run forward and throw. Okay? Doesn't have to be a long run forward. It can be a short forward run. And that'll flash like that. So it'll flash monster and the flash could literally... So what we could do is you throw a flash when I throw my smoke. No, once my smoke lands, you throw a flash. Then as you throw your flash, I throw my molly. So we're going to throw the molly and flash together so that this guy, if he is here, he gets blinded, he's burning in the molly and then he falls back. Okay? Then you throw a second flash for us to entry. And that's how it works basically. Okay, so bridge smoke from long is in this corner. You aim at this corner over here, you stand up and you left click throw. And that'll land on bridge. If I didn't screw it up. Yes. This is the preferable bridge smoke. So if we don't have a molly, on short, if we can't do this molly for short, then we have to throw this bridge smoke. So that when Mishka comes out here, she can clear toxic. Okay? Because the other one lands a lot closer, it lands about there. So she can't actually peek it. So this one is okay from short as long as we got a molly for toxic. Okay. Coming out of the guy over here can also throw flashes. You basically line up with this thing so that you don't see any grey. So you go from this side, you go until you can't see grey. You aim as given. So like this, you see this middle of this this brick. You aim above the bridge and you just short run forward throw. Okay. Those flashes are pretty good as well. They flash toxic and 95% of the time they flash there as well. So someone boosted on top of this thing, someone here, it flashes everybody. Okay, so those are good flashes too. That's what I want. I want Alpha to throw flashes, I want Carry to throw flashes, or whoever's with Carry to throw flashes for them. Okay, and it will also possibly flash this guy over here because it will pop up right there. So it will flash him temporarily, so that flash needs to come perfect timing so that when Carry comes out, you can just fight him and push. Okay, a quick off the bat throw smoke for window, re-smoke for window is against this pillar. You actually, I showed Carry, I showed you for this black line, this black dot here. Actually, it's a bit too deep. So there's a black line here, and then the black line above it. You aim at that black line above the light, and you left click throw, and it lands perfectly in window. Once we have sight and we have mollies out in monster, we still have mollies to use. Please throw mollies, graffiti, or CT door. It helps us a lot, delays their retake. If we know for a fact that it's already clear, like you literally come out here, Mishka comes out, she's like toxic dead, you know, toxic dead, ramp dead, like water pit ramp dead, then you don't have to worry about anyone killing you. So you can basically just come here and you can just molly fast. Molly fast. I would prioritize that one first and then that one. Actually, that one first, then that one. Like I just threw it now. So you throw graffiti first, then you throw there. If we have two mollies. If we don't, then you just prioritize a molly to graffiti, and that's it. Okay. Now what I want is Carry. You always. So where you come from is where you focus on your after plant. So Carry comes from long. So after he's taken sight, Carry Carry comes from monster. So after we've taken sight and we have bomb planted, he focuses on monster. So he can hold the off angle like this, depending where his teammates are. If he has a teammate fucking over here, which shouldn't actually be here, to be honest. Yeah, no, fuck that. No one should be there. So Kerry should be here holding monster. Okay? If me, Mishka and Alpha come out short, Mishka is the only one that stays side because she goes like this, she clears, she runs through here and she clears here. Okay? Or she runs like this and she holds like this. This is basically what she does. She likes to hold like this. She could drop into pit and she could hold like this. So she'll stay there. I come out from short, so I could basically clear toxic with her, and then I'll clear water, and then I could basically be like this. Okay? Kuzu, if you come out long with Kerry, you can hold heaven, or what I would prefer you to do is hold graffiti, like so. Okay? And then Alpha, you hold short. So you can hold short. Mishka, if you don't want to drop into pit, you can basically just hold like this. So that if we know for a fact that graffiti is clear, you can hold like this. You can, you can hold like this. It's up to you. But basically, we don't have to hold the actual angle. We can just hold off angles. But we have to have everything. We have to have everything covered. We have to have CT doors covered, window covered, monster covered, and short covered. That's where we have to get covered. So if we're having, so like I said, where you come from is your priority. That's your priority. So if you see Alpha is always going to be holding short. If he comes from short, he will hold short. He will hold an off angle. Okay? Or you'll hold an off angle. That's it. If you're coming from monster, if you always monster like Kerry, you always hold monster. So you hold monster off angle like this, or you hold monster off angle like this. That's fine. As long as you're safe from all the other places. So you crouch like this and you hold. Okay? And then Kuzu, you can hold heaven like this, or you can hold graffiti like this. That's fine. Okay. Smokes from water onto A for fakes. Get into this corner here, and you aim like so. And that is for dumpster. It'll bounce and it'll smoke dumpster pretty well. If you want to smoke bank, got a smoke for that too. So you stand here, same height, so there where that pole meets that pole, you go left all the way until you're virtually above the B. So you go like this, like that, and jump there. And that's for bank. It's not a perfect smoke, but it's good enough for fucking fake, because it does smoke it off. It does smoke it off perfectly, basically, but I mean, it's not like, perfect. So, yeah. Flashes for you, Alpha. When you throw this smoke, I found perfect flashes for you. So when you throw this smoke like this, you throw it, you wait for your smoke to pop. You see that corner there? It'll give you time to line up your flashes. So you see the corner there, you go up till you're in line with this thing, and you basically run forward and throw. Again, run forward and throw. Because that flashes there. Okay, flashes there. So it flashes this guy, things are going to disappear. Flashes this guy, and it flashes sight as well, see. It flashes all of sight. And it doesn't flash Mishka while she's busy pushing here. It doesn't flash her, because it's popping over there. And then she can fight. She can fight everything. So I don't have to throw flashes. I can literally just go here, and I can maybe volley that. And I can push one, and I can push long and help. I can be right here with Mishka to trade her. So, alright. Don't forget, guys, the smoke is really important for CT side. Don't forget it. Okay, it helps a lot. Helps a great deal. And that's about it, guys. Thanks a lot. Please practice your utility and everything for Wednesday. That's why I'm making this video. Oh yeah, the video that I recorded before this with no fucking mic enabled. I want to show you a flash. These flashes are good for if they're rushing B and your teammates need help. You can basically throw flashes like this to help them. Okay. As you can see, that's where it flashes. So it flashes monster. Aiming at the leftmost tree is the best. So you can basically, like, if you're over here, remember, like, I'm flashing. Oops, flashing like this, flashing again. That's fine. If you're actually throwing those flashes, you don't really have to call it, because this guy's not going to get flashed. So look, maybe this guy will get flashed, but the flashes are so far, it's not going to flash him for long. so it's okay. But this guy, yeah, it'll be perfect for him because he can actually fight pretty well with those flashes. Flashes for A site, if you want to support A and you're a lone guy on B, and let's say like you have 1A, 1B, and you're playing a 2v3. If you want to delay them B in A, you can. If you know that they're still not up mid yet, they're like in bathrooms, you can throw that flash. That slows down mid. If you want to stop them on A and you want to help your teammates, you can throw that flash. Okay, you aim like so and you just throw it like that. You need to run. You need to run forward and throw. And as you can see, that's where it flashes. It flashes right up here onto site. So those flashes, you got to make sure if you're calling flashes, then just say flashing so that this guy doesn't turn and get flashed and can't benefit off the flash. So if you're calling the flash, you say flashing, then this guy turns away. Okay, it'll be the best thing. But those flashes could be the best if they come while he's here, because as soon as they flash, as soon as they pop, you can fight it, and they won't see it coming. They won't see this flash coming, really. It's basically against and you're aiming at this thing at the bottom of this thing and just running forward and throwing like that. Okay, pretty good flashes for A. And as you can see, it doesn't blind him if he's here. Then he can turn and he can fight. Okay, cool guys.